In the ever-evolving chessboard of NFL contract negotiations, few sagas offer as much intrigue, drama, and raw power dynamics as the unfolding story between the Dallas Cowboys, their defensive superstar Micah Parsons, and team owner Jerry Jones. With Parsons entering the final year of his rookie contract, an era-defining talent now extension eligible, the clock is ticking louder with every passing day in Dallas. Yet, instead of clear progress toward what should be an inevitable record-setting extension, the narrative has been hijacked by a familiar, polarizing voice, Jerry Jones. And once again, the tone is unmistakably vintage Jerry, brash, personal, and dripping with the echoes of bygone NFL era. The owner of the Dallas Cowboys, speaking at the NFL owners' meetings, made headlines not for advancing negotiations, but for his pointed and some say dismissive remarks about Parsons' agent, David Mulugheta. The agent is not a factor here, Jones said, going so far as to admit he didn't even know the agent's name. That's not just unusual in today's NFL. It's incendiary. This is in 1993, and Micah Parsons isn't a role player. He's a generational edge rusher, a foundational piece of franchise who has already made himself indispensable on the field. To downplay or even deny the role of his agent in the largest non-quarterback contract negotiation the team has faced since Dak Prescott is not only a misunderstanding of modern player dynamics, it's a misstep in business strategy. And yet, this is how Jerry Jones operates. This isn't new. He's the owner, the general manager, the public face of the team, and the self-appointed chief negotiator. For Jerry, these moments are not just transactional, they're personal. He thrives on the old-school, face-to-face negotiations, the backroom deals forged in trust and charisma. Jones longs for the days when deals were done between men looking each other in the eye, when state income tax was as much a bargaining chip as guaranteed money. But the league has evolved. Players are no longer walking into offices alone. They come armed with representation, analytics, leverage, and expectations. Micah Parsons made it abundantly clear that his agent is very much part of the process. Responding to criticism of Mulugheta, he tweeted, "Facts. David is the best, and I will not be doing any deal without him involved." It was a stark reminder that this is not Emmitt Smith or Deion Sanders in the 90s. This is 2025, and the game is played differently, both on and off the field. The agents of today aren't just facilitators. They're strategic power brokers, navigating an increasingly complex financial landscape for their clients. And David Mulugheta, whose client list spans who's who of elite NFL talent, and whose resume includes over $1 billion in negotiated contracts, is no exception. So why would Jones choose to go down this path? Some speculate it's lingering bitterness over past deals, perhaps even fallout from Mulugheta's role in securing Deshaun Watson's fully guaranteed contract in Cleveland, a paradigm-shifting move that sent tremors through NFL ownership circles. Others believe it's simply Jerry being Jerry, relishing the spotlight and the psychological edge he believes it gives him. Either way, the message from Jones was clear, if unwise. This is personal, and he wants to deal on his terms. But this approach may come at a cost. In a league increasingly defined by data, leverage, and precedent, Jones's delayed tactics and emotional negotiation style are beginning to backfire. The market for elite defenders has already exploded. Nick Bosa reset the edge rusher standard at $34 million annually. Myles Garrett is now at $40 million. And with Jamar Chase's pending extension crossing the $40 million mark, the floor for Parsons is already sky high. Had Jerry acted a year earlier, the deal could have been closer to $35 million. Now, it's pushing $41 million and climbing. By waiting, he's not saving money. He's writing a bigger check. And the players know it. They've seen the pattern. CeeDee Lamb waited. Dak Prescott waited. Both eventually got paid, and handsomely. The message is clear inside the Cowboys' locker room. Waiting pays. So it may not be Jones dragging his feet alone. Parsons, too, may see value in delay. Every snap he takes, every sack he records, every All-Pro selection he earns strengthens his position. The risk? Injury. But the reward? Potentially the richest contract ever signed by a non-quarterback in NFL history. Still, the optics are rough. For fans, for media, for other players, Jones' comments not only risk alienating the very people he needs to close this deal, but they also cast a shadow over a franchise desperately seeking postseason redemption. The Cowboys aren't the perennial Super Bowl contenders they once were. They haven't been to an NFC championship game in nearly 3 decades. The glory days Jerry so often references are fading memories. This isn't about loyalty or locker room camaraderie. This is about securing the future of the franchise. In the end, the deal will get done. It always does. Micah Parsons will not walk away. The Cowboys will not let a once-in-a-generation talent leave the building. But it may not happen on a timeline dictated by logic, urgency, or market trends. It will happen when Jerry Jones decides it should happen, 2 hours before kickoff, or perhaps at the 11th hour training camp. The drama is predictable, the resolution inevitable, but the message is unmistakable. While Jerry may believe the agent doesn't matter, in today's NFL, the agents matter more than ever. And when Parsons signs on the dotted line for north of $40 million a year, David Mulugheta's name won't be forgotten. Not by fans, not by other players, and certainly not by Jerry Jones, whether he admits it or not.